All hail Anna the Almighty! We are not worthy. Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Unit Lost. I am STYLOSA. Now, let's talk about Anna, because she is going to get nerfed, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think it's going to be a massive nerf to begin with, but she's going to get, well, I guess we could use the word tuned. She's going to get fine-tuned. Now, you're probably thinking, Sty, what the hell are you doing? Are you calling for a nerf on Anna? I'm not calling for a nerf. I'm just trying to be realistic. Anna's my second most played hero, so, I quite like Anna. I think she's a fantastic hero to play, but her impact on the game is a little bit too good right now, so let's talk about that. Well, let's look at the way the game's gone, right? It is very tank heavy at the moment, and why is that the case? Well, the tanks are pretty good at their jobs. You can say Roadhog is basically DPS. D.Va is pretty much DPS as well. Reinhardt is probably still the best tank in the game. Well, he easily is still the best tank. Like, you always pretty much want a Reinhardt for that lovely 2000 HP barrier he's got. Winston is kind of fell off a little bit, and Zarya is always still useful. But all of those targets are really big targets. What that means is Anna can easily heal them because she's a skill shot based healer. You have to fire at your team. Now, when you hit them with a dart, it does 75 healing to them, and that's that's not bad. That's okay. You can keep pumping the healing into your team, and these big tank targets, very easy to hit. It means you can heal them back up and they can go back into the fight. This is why you might see people referring to Overwatch lately as overheal or over does never die, because Anna's always there healing everyone kind of talk. Alright, so what else does Anna have? Well, Anna has got the best ability in the game, and it's not her ultimate. You're probably there thinking, well, Sty, it's probably her ultimate, isn't it? No, it's not. It's not. It's the biotic grenade. This thing is absolutely ridiculous, and I'm pretty sure this is what's going to change to begin with. So, let's look at how this thing works right now. It does 60 damage if it hits the enemy, which, that's okay, that's fine, but it blocks all healing they receive for 5 seconds. If we look at what it does to your team, it increases all healing on them by 100%. All healing by 100%. What this means is when you're involved in a fight, Anna throws the grenade. Well, we've all been there, right? Let's say you're playing Tracer, you're playing Soldier, McCree, whatever. You're firing into Reinhardt, he's in the red, he's about to die. Suddenly the grenade hits him, and then he's instantly back to full health. That's because as soon as the grenade hits him, it heals him for 60, and, well... No, sorry, it heals him for 100. It does 60 damage, but it heals for 100. Heals him for 100, then Anna's firing 150 heal darts into him, and he's suddenly back at full health. It's like, what? But that's not even including the healing from Lucio or any other hero that is actually providing healing, because it increases all of the healing on your team from all sources. That is ridiculously strong. So it means you're firing at the Reinhardt. He's about to die. You could argue, yeah, you've done the right thing here. Your DPS have worked harder than Anna. This is going to be a reoccurring theme in this video. It's the idea of effort, like how much effort do you have to put in and how can it be balanced out? Well, right now, Anna can just press 2 buttons and balance out the effort of like 3 people trying to burn down a Reinhardt, right? She can just suddenly go, no, and then he's not burnt down. That's kind of, it outweighs it, right? There's too much effort being put in, and Anna can counter it with little effort. This kind of runs through Overwatch as a whole, that kind of theme, because if you look at Overwatch in the ultimates, it's all about ultimate management. If you use more ultimates than the enemy in a team fight, usually in the next team fight, they've got the advantage. That's what it's about. It's about management. So if you've got somebody like Anna who can just counteract a lot of people's effort with pretty minimal effort, that's kind of a bit ridiculous. So the situation is right now a very heavy tank meta. Now, you don't always have to go with the meta. You can just ignore the meta and play what you like. But Anna is still super strong. There are 2 heroes in this game right now that are in every single game. That is Reinhardt and that is Anna. But sometimes you might not get a Reinhardt for some reason, but you will always have an Anna because she is the best healer. Well, let's just look at her kit, right? Anna has got... Alright, so she does 75 healing when she shoots... you, and I think she does 80 damage when she hits the enemy, which, is pretty respectable. It means she can sort of duel people, like she can maybe duel another Anna, maybe take out squishy targets, but you don't want to be doing DPS if you're playing Anna. So obviously that's not too bad. Her weapon's pretty decent. She's got the sleep dart, which is pretty good because it puts you to sleep for like 5.5 seconds, which is, pretty ridiculous. Well, it puts you to sleep for 5, and then you're interrupted for half a second as you sort of recover. So it's pretty much 5.5 seconds. The bio grenade that we just went over, and then she's got nano boost, which increases your damage by 50% and increases your damage reduction by 50%, which is, pretty good. I mean, it used to move you faster, but it doesn't anymore, but it's still pretty damn good. So what this means is we've got a healer. When you compare her to other healers, like Lucio, who is way more effective than Lucio. Like, I like playing Lucio, but I know if I play Ana, I've got way more of an impact on the game, like a massively, astronomically better impact on the game, because I've got the potential to kill people. I've got the potential to put people to sleep. I've got an amazing ultimate. Lucio's ultimate's pretty good though, but I've got an amazing ultimate for Ana. I've got the bio grenade, which wins fights. That one ability wins fights more often than not. You look at Zenyatta. Well, Zen's got quite a bit of damage. He's got his heal. He's got his Discord orb. So, yeah, and he's got his Transcendence. You know, like Zen's okay, but he's nowhere near as survivable as Ana. And this is the other thing as well. And of all of the healers, Ana is the most survivable. You've probably been there where you've been trying to kill an Ana and she throws a grenade at her feet and it damages you and heals her, and then she just keeps firing at you. She's very robust. Like, she's oh god, she's a fantastic hero. Like, I really, really like Ana. That hero was such a... I mean, she was the first hero added to the game after the initial lineup when the game was launched, and she was a skill shot-based sniper healer. We didn't expect that. Like, we expected... I remember I speculated about this. I thought she was going to be some sort of... she'd have a healing ability, but it would be like the other healing abilities in the game. So it's not skill-based. Well, the healing abilities are skill-based because you have to know when to use them, but you don't have to actually aim at your team. And when suddenly Ana was like, oh yeah, you have to aim at your team, nobody really used it. They were like, why would you use this? Because you just use Mercy or Lucio because they're always healing. But then over time, it became quite clear that yes, Ana's pretty good. And she actually got nerfed, but she also got buffed because they increased the range on the bio grenade. So it means you can easily hit more targets with it. And that's obviously allies and enemies that you can hit. So what is going to happen to Ana, and how is this going to change the game? What they need to do is sort out the bio grenade. But what I don't want is a ridiculous nerf to the bio grenade to the point of where it's not usable. What I think it should do, and I think this would be a reasonable starting point, is, yeah, it can still block healing from the enemy, but it should only block 50% of the healing. It should not block all of the healing, because as soon as the enemy is purple, well, that's it. They've got 5 seconds of not being healed. And 5 seconds in a team fight in Overwatch is a very long time. And that is enough time for you to just wreck people. I've played loads of Ana. I know as soon as I hit somebody with a bio grenade, I shout it out. I'm like, Tracer's purple. That's what I say because the health bar goes purple. Purple means they can't be healed. Your team will know this. They will go in and they will just kill her. But more often than not, it's not just one target. You'll wait for things like, as soon as the Reinhardt barrier goes down, you throw your grenade in and you just blast them all with the grenade. And you've basically wrecked them. And the enemy team, what are they going to do? They can't heal. The other thing I'd like to see happen to this is I'd like it to only be for Ana's healing, not everybody else's. So currently it gives plus 100% healing from every source. I think it should only be Ana. Because at the moment when it's from every source, that is a massive buff, and it's adding to the whole kind of way the game's going, where it's all about healing, and it's very hard to do enough damage to a full team to kill them before Ana heals them up. And you notice I'm only talking about Ana because generally it is only Ana. Because if you've got Lucio as the other healer, or you've got Mercy, yeah, they're healing, but they're not healing like Ana. Ana is slamming the healing. In almost every game, Ana should come gold of the healing because it's just so easy to heal. Like, if you're not coming gold, or at least very close to whoever the other healer is, if it's a Lucio, for example, you're not playing Ana right. You should be healing your team all of the time. Now, her other abilities, I'm kind of okay with them right now, and I don't think they really need changing. The sleep dart's great, but it's obviously pretty difficult to land. It's easy to land on certain targets, like if you see Reinhardt charging, you can just hit him with sleep dart. If you see a nano-boosted Reinhardt, you can hit him. If you see Roadhog using his ultimate, you can hit him. Diva's pretty easy to get if she's not defense matrixing. Things like Soldier when he's using his ultimate, Genji using his ultimate, McCree using his ulti, you can maybe get them, but that's much harder hit to land, and that's, you know, I'm fine with that, that's cool. But it is just a bio grenade that is my sort of issue, and I'm pretty sure that's what Blizzard will do initially, just to see what will happen. Because if you look, well, let's just bounce onto Sombra for a second. They said what they're going to do with Sombra is what they did with Ana, and that is wait some time to see what they can do with the hero. But Ana's going into like uncharted territory now. She's a fairly new hero in the scope of the game. The other heroes have been out for a very long time, throughout the closed beta and internal testing and all of that stuff. Yes, they've been through changes, or most of them have been through changes, but they kind of work the way they're sort of intended to work. But it's very interesting seeing how things change. Like, the reason why Ana is in the meta so strong is because, well, she just heals so good. And even if we didn't get the buffs to Diva, which basically threw her straight back into the meta, which again makes it easier for Ana to heal, I still think Ana would be there because her bio grenade is so immensely strong. ladies and gentlemen, this has been Ana the Almighty, and nerfs are coming. Do not worry. Do not think that I'm calling for a nerf, because I'm not. I'm trying to predict what's going to happen, and I'm pretty sure she will receive some tuning to her bio grenade initially, and I think that's all she really needs. Whether reducing it from 100% enemies like can't 100% heal to 50%, so they can only have half healing on targets when it's hit. Whether that's enough, we'll have to see how that works out. Most likely, this will hit the PTR first, and we'll be able to test it and sort of see what happens. But I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen, because right now, the game is pretty stale when everybody runs the same sort of build. Like, you can always expect 3 tanks, and 4 tanks if you're lucky, and it means heroes like Genji have a very difficult time. And honestly, I want to see Genji back in the game more, because watching a really good Genji player play is great, and trying to deal with one is also pretty great as well, instead of just dealing with 4 tanks that just walk up to you and you sort of have to try and out damage them, and you know you can't, because their Ana's going to heal them unless you land your Ana anti-heal grenade, and then maybe you sort of burn them off. It's a bit stale at the moment, and I think that they know this Blizzard, and I think that they're going to be working on it. Alright guys, I've been Stylosa, this is Unit Lost. If you enjoyed the video, like the video, follow me on Twitter, which is @UnitLostGaming, and let me know what you think needs to be done to Ana. Maybe you don't think she needs nerfing, maybe you do. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you next time guys. Toodaloo.